From the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to Orca Encounter. My name's Elizabeth, and I'm honored to introduce all of you to this intriguing and majestic animal. And learning about them and their natural behaviors. We hope this Orca Encounter will help give you a better understanding of these magnificent creatures and all that they represent.
Orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types, or ecotypes, of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whale size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. Viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage. And Corky will help us show you some of their physical characteristics. Their blowhole is perfectly designed for grabbing a quick breath of air from the surface of the water. Even their eyes work to their advantage. You might think their eyes in that white patch, but that's a visual distraction. Their eye is in the black space above the corner of their mouth, camouflage from thrashing prey. That tall fin on their back is called a dorsal fin. It helps to stabilize them when they swim and regulate their body temperature. Now you may notice that fin might begin to curve over time. That's because there is no muscle or bone structure inside, unlike the pectoral flippers, which have 5 bony digits inside, just like the human hand. Now those pectoral flippers are used mostly for steering and stopping while the whale swims. The lobes on either end of their tail are called flukes. This is our killer whale's engine. Orcas can swim up to 30 miles an hour, which is as fast as a speedboat. But they swim the fastest and they use the most energy when they propel their nearly 10,000-pound bodies all the way up and completely out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals.
Killer whales also use body language as a form of
Keet and
communication.
Nakai.
A pectoral slap at the surface of the water can be used to show dominance or to get noticed. For example, a mother might use a peck slap to get her calf's attention. But when they really want to be heard, they breach. Hopping is how killer whales coordinate when they hunt and get a better view of their surroundings.
Nakai.
Are another form of communication that killer whales use in the wild. Communicators, so it's no wonder they're at the top of the ocean's food chain.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
By pulling them right off the beach. Watch here at the front of the pool as Nakai shows us a similar movement and behavior. Arctic orcas will actually create waves that wash over floating ice and knock unsuspecting seals into the water. Watch Ikaika as he demonstrates this unique wave-making technique, showing off one of the many complex and impressive hunting abilities that killer whales have developed around the world. Just seen those waves splashing right in front of you. But it's hard to imagine how much water is actually displaced until you feel it firsthand. Fortunately, we have two very brave volunteers who are going to feel the power of the killer whale tail. Everyone give it up for them. Go ahead, have a seat right here. There you go. Sit down and put your back all the way against the glass. Perfect. Now hold on tight. Here comes Ikaika
Porpoising is when a whale swims at the surface, breaking out of the water briefly. You might see them doing this when riding in the wake of a boat, or even when surfing in an ocean wave. Orcas love to be touched, so they'll often rub their bellies along rocks when they can. Watch Keet as he makes his way to the front of the pool to show us a similar movement, just like whales in British Columbia. You'll also see whales imitate each other in the wild. We see it here at SeaWorld all the time. The whales are always mimicking and learning from one another. Playful behavior does have a purpose. A tail whip is used in hunting to stun fish. But today, it looks like that same tail whip is going to be stunning all of you. Blood sample from the vein that runs through their tail. This allows us to get a better picture of the whale's health. They'll even slide out onto a scale so we can monitor their health. We weigh our whales once a week to make sure those young whales are growing properly and the older whales are maintaining a healthy body weight. They'll even allow us to take a breath sample from their blowhole. All of this is possible because of the trusted relationship that we've built together day by day right here at SeaWorld. Now I'd like to slow things down a little bit and introduce all of you to one of our whales. Making her way right here up to center stage, this is Corky. Corky is the oldest killer whale here at SeaWorld San Diego at just 56 years old. She's incredibly smart and super playful. She's touched the hearts of millions over her time here at SeaWorld. She's also participated in a number of research studies which help her wild counterparts. We challenge our whales to learn something new every day to engage and stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course, play help to keep these whales in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply.
I believe it's Shouka.
What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcinus orca and this beautiful
Thank you for joining us here at Orcas. We hope you come away with a better appreciation and understanding for these incredible animals. And as always, have a great rest of your day here at SeaWorld San Diego. Bye-bye.